Doctor, we've got a number of questions which have been put to us by our viewers. The first of them, one of the viewers says that there's a certain hadith, and he refers to it, says, the hadith says there's no itikaf except in 3 mosques. Famous mosque in Mecca, famous one in Medina, and of course Jerusalem. Is this a sahih hadith?
As far as the hadith, what the viewer has asked, it's a sahih hadith, hadith of Bahaki, book of fasting, hadith number 8574, which is classified as sahih by Shaykh Nasruddin Albani, that the hadith is narrated by Hudayfa, may Allah be pleased with him, and he says to Abdullah ibn Masud, may Allah be pleased with him, that I have seen people doing i'tikaf from your house to the house of Abu Musa, may Allah be pleased with him, in the mosque, in between your house and the house of Abu Musa. But I heard the Prophet saying that there is no i'tikaf except in the 3 mosques, Masjid al-Haram, Masjid al-Nabawi and Masjid al-Aqsa. So based on this hadith, there are a few scholars who do say that i'tikaf should only be performed in these 3 mosques, but the majority of scholars don't agree with that. They say that offering in these 3 mosques is preferable, you will get more sawab. Because as I just mentioned that if you offer in Masjid al-Haram in Makkah, it is equal to 100,000 sawab. If you do in Masjid Nabawi, 10,000 sawab. And the 3rd mosque is Masjid Aqsa. So it will be much more preferable. But the general ruling is based on the Quranic verse of Surah Baqarah, chapter 2, verse number 187, that do not associate with your wife when you retreat in the mosque, when you do i'tikaf in the mosque. So it's talking about general mosques. The word is masajid. So you can do i'tikaf in any masajid. One group of scholars says any masajid, even if there is no congregation salah, which most of the scholars don't agree. Most of the scholars, including Imam Ahmad, may Allah be pleased with him, he says that it should be in a mosque where congregation salah is offered and Jummah salah is offered. And when Shaykh Uthaymeen and Shaykh Nasruddin Albani was asked that is it true that you can offer only in these 3 mosques? He said it is preferable to offer in these 3 mosques, but it's not a fard. I'tikaf can be done in any mosque as long as there is congregation salah and Jummah salah in it. But offering in these 3 mosques is preferable. And when Shaykh bin Baz was asked the question, and again these scholars they quote the verse of Surah Baqarah chapter 2 verse 187, that the verdict is general mosques. It doesn't restrict only to 3 mosques. And when Shaykh bin Baz was asked, he gave the same answer that i'tikaf can be done in any mosque as long as the congregation salah. But if someone vows to do in these 3 mosques, then it's compulsory he should do. Otherwise, as the general ruling, it can be done in any mosque where congregation salah is offered, Jummah salah is offered.